Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here, and welcome to episode number 3 of my Manchester United Let's Play in FM14. And I'm going to give you updates of some previous results. Obviously, I'm not going to show every single match, or this series is just going to take so long to get where I want to be. As I said, in the first episode, I want to win a lot of Champions Leagues. And the most exciting part for me in Football Manager is when you get a few years in and then you start improving your younger talent. So I don't want to take forever in the first season. I could do that, I could show every single match, but it will just drag on. So I probably will just I like showing cups, like whether it be Champions League match, FA Cup match, or Capital One Cup match, like a boring league match. Like early in the season, league matches aren't really that important, I see anyway. So the early episodes in a season will be cups or like Champions League group stage matches until the league gets a bit closer and you can sort of get a gauge on where you're going to finish or where you're currently situated and results need to be improved or if they're just doing well anyway. So we've been doing good. We were unbeaten until we just played Chelsea in the away match 2-1. I would take that in the early season while your tactic is still getting fluid. I'll definitely take that. I'll just prove that now. Still, there's some way to go before it's 100%, but some matches have been really convincing. And Hernandez, you see rating there, but he scored a couple goals in the past few games. Also, Welbeck, he's another one who's been actually really performing. If you see his form, he's been scoring goals consistently. Up until the last match against Charlton in the Capital One Cup, he scored 3 times in a row, and that was against Crystal Palace in the league, against Lyon in the Champions League, and then again against Newcastle United in the league. So some tough teams there, more so the last two. He scored some very good goals. So he's definitely in my plans. He's got heaps of pace. His pace is like 17, acceleration 17 as well. Pretty good finisher with 14 on his attributes. So I'll definitely try and get into it. Now, it just depends. Different episodes are going to be different. I might talk more in other ones, and other ones I'll just try and get straight into it. But we do have some problems, injuries here, especially down the left side. We've got Danny Rose injured and Ashley Young injured. So left midfield and left back is definitely a problem, especially with Balanta, 83 condition. I would put him instead of Fabio, but Fabio is good attacking wise. And that's pretty much it. Smalling doing insanely well. He scored some goals. Vidic, he's improving after he came back from that red card. So Smalling and Vidic, they've been the two best for me. So I'll go into it. I chose the team before I started this episode so I can go through it. So I'm giving Hernandez and Welbeck a go together. See how they go. Because Rooney, I don't know. For me, Rooney, his morale's only okay. Hasn't really been too happy in the start of the season for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, but it's just one of those things. So that leads me to starting Hernandez and Welbeck. They're the two of a bit younger players compared to, two of our younger strikers compared to Van Persie and Rooney. So they're going to be the future unless we sign we've got some other younger players like under 21, under 20, in the reserve team, like the 18-year-olds. Like Angelo Henriquez, but he's out on loan. He won't be good enough for probably 3 years. And you just got to have that different balance in your team. And I might as well just keep going with what I've been doing in my opposition instructions. It's been working well. Just go on all the attacking players pretty much and show on the weaker foot. And the midfielders and the strikers, that's what I do it on. If anyone was wondering, apart from defensive midfielders, that's what I don't. Because you don't really need to do that for them. See Smalling, 5 goals. He's just taking his chances from the corners pretty much. So he assertive on the second option is what I've been doing on most times. But you have to change it up because if your players notice you're saying the same team talk every single time, they get used to that. Trust me. Even in my Wolves one, I noticed it. Towards the end of the season, when we were going to win the league, of course, NPAL League 1, or what is it called now? Sky Bet League 1, sorry. They weren't really responding. They didn't have a response to my team talks. Really hardly. Only a couple players. And almost the whole team sometimes. So that's something you got to keep in mind. Try and change up the team talks. Because if your players, if they notice you're saying the same thing, it wouldn't have any effect at all. So here, Valencia coming in for Rafael. Rafael finish. Oh, that was close. Very, very close there. So, if you do like the 3D, leave in your comments, and the support has been great. The likes have been crazy. It just motivates me to sit down and make another episode like I am today and play through it a bit more to, get those episodes recorded. Over the weekend, there may not be I just got to see, because over the weekend, I'm busier than I am during the week. Keep that in mind. But if the support is keep going, like the likes reaching 100 in every episode, I'm definitely just going to sit down and focus on it, because definitely if the subscribers put the likes on the video, yeah, I want to show that. So I just wanted to say that I do appreciate it a lot when you put your likes on the video and comments and your thought of it. And of course, how to make the videos better. How do you think I can make them better to just improve those likes on my videos as well? Yeah, leave your comments of that. And how you enjoy Football Manager also. Like how you like me to go through it, play a month, do a game, or review of the results. Yeah, I take everything into account. So this is definitely an important match against Copenhagen today. It's Champions League, of course, Champions League. This is what, if you watch my first episode, this is what I said I wanted to do. But I got to deal with the players I have already, but they're quality players, no doubt. Welbeck coming in. Can he score again? Bang. This is what I've been talking about. Danny Welbeck, he's been insanely good. His 4th goal of the season. This is like 4 goals in 5 games now, the last 5 games. So he's been definitely a clinical player. And because of playing Hernandez, I'll normally play Welbeck in the advanced forward, and I'll either have Rooney or Robin van Persie in complete forward in support role. But to play him and Hernandez together, he's probably more of a creator than Hernandez in. Hernandez is like just that tap-in guy, the kind of poacher, even though we don't play a poacher. But he does well advanced forward. He's been scoring a couple goals, which is always good. Welbeck coming through. Oh, that was a good tackle. Hernandez, yes, good dive. Penalty. Pogba, finish it. Come on. Here we go, Pogba. Amazing signing. And I do want to see people's thoughts on bringing Pogba back to Manchester United. I know some people, maybe fans of Manchester United, might not like him because he left or wanted too much money and went to Juventus. But the thing is, he's a quality player and he can do that kind of thing. So, because when people say, if I wasn't Manchester United, people definitely suggest to sign Pogba, no doubt, because he's a really high quality. As you can see there, finished penalty, and he's amazing, just midfielder, box to box. He can defend well because of his strength and a bit of tackling ability, and you can see he scores goals like that. Amazing long shot taker as well. So here, I'll just say I'm very pleased with the performance. And we're going to the next match, or the second half, I should say. And because I'm doing it on 3D, I probably can't do 2 matches in an episode because it just takes too long to upload, or longer than 2 days at least, and rendering time as well. That's a big one. Ooh, another tackle. Oh, and also, is anyone else the same? I also notice I've been getting heaps of penalties. Not heaps of penalties, but more than I have in previous Football Manager games. But that's just me. I'm almost getting one every 2 matches. Oh, Hernandez. Fantastically assisted by Nani, who's had early season injury troubles, but he's back now. Doing well. You see Nani coming through, gets past his opponent fairly easy, really, and put a great cross, perfect cross, but Hernandez wasn't really marked at all. So that was a great goal there. Nice setup by Nani, and I'm really happy. Real Madrid were actually really interested in him, and what I did for that, I was only offering, like when I replied to the offer, I didn't want money. I wanted to swap with a quality player because, you know, we might not make a signing back very late in the transfer window. So what I just did was I offered for a swap for Angel Di Maria, but they didn't want to accept that. So, yeah, that was the situation behind that. Do you think that would have been a fair deal? Nani for Di Maria, who do you think's better? Leave in your comments. But I would have been, yeah, I don't really care. To me, they're really similar players. It wouldn't really matter too much. But if they swap, yeah, it just happens because I noticed Nani having a bit of injury troubles. But Nani is a very good player. He's got a lot of flair. He can do outrageous things like that. If I just show you a quick review on his attributes, he's actually, yeah, very good attributes. See here, pace 16. He's a really quick player. He's got flair of 20. That's insane. Very good long shots. He can pull them off definitely. 19 dribbling. You don't see much players in the game have 19 dribbling and 18 technique. So that's something, yeah, he's a very good player with the ball at his feet with his first touch as well. So he's still got heaps of years in him at his best, like 3 or 4 years, and that's what we need for winning the Champions League. Players that they're at their prime right now. So I'm not sure if I should make a change. Like, everyone is playing solidly. I might just do one change. I know some people might talk about if I do 3 at 1, I'll just put Fellaini in defensive midfield, and that should be, again, assertive second option. It usually gets a good result. Most of the time they seem deep in thought, but also they say they feel they get on well with me, and yeah, they get a good positive reaction from that. I'll just wait till like the early 80 minutes to make our second and third subs, and it doesn't really matter anyway. It doesn't look like we're in danger of losing. We're going to pick up the points here in the group stage, and yeah, that's what I mostly want to do. Paul Pogba, yeah, I'll give him a rest. He's done well for me. I'll just make the midfield a bit more defensive, put Jones on, then I'll swap him with Fellaini. Fellaini can play both defensive midfield and box-to-box midfielder in centre mid, so that's very good for him. Yeah, that's very good for him to have. Anyone else really low that's not playing well? Fabio in, because, yeah, if I give him games, he can grow. Raphael I'll bring on for... okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring Rooney in, then swap Rooney with Jones. I'm just going to do heaps of swapping here, then put Rooney on for Fellaini. Just, yeah, swap their positions up, and that's what I love about my players, why I teach them to have different positions. So you can... Because if I didn't train Rooney become a centre mid, he couldn't have played there. So that's just something I like to do, regardless of what anyone thinks. Okay, apparently Rooney felt the manager lacked credibility. I have no idea what that means. But Rooney, his just behaviour is bad right now. So, yeah, I guess that's just how Rooney is, I guess. But you got to deal with him. He puts in solid performances anyway, so I don't think it's a big issue. It's just like a little team talk or even player talk. Okay, be careful here. It's good to have the goal difference in the Champions League because you have no idea what's going to happen in other matches. So a 3-0 win is something, yeah, we fully expected to do at Old Trafford at home. We did very, very well. And there's one thing I want to show just before I end the episode. I'll just say passionately, I'm very pleased with that. That's what I usually do. And hopefully get some good reaction. Yeah, Rooney gets a good reaction from that. So that sort of makes up for it. I hope anyway. So look at that. They had 0 shots on target and we had 16. That's a big dominance if you ask me. And Lyon, I thought Lyon will be the next best team in this competition in our group stage, but I guess they're not. They haven't started very well in the first 2 games, conceded 7 times. That's a big one. It's good to see Anderson scoring, surprisingly, with only 5 finishing, but that's all okay. I just want to show you what I was doing in the boardroom. I'm planning to expand the stadium, and it's way back in the messages, so I won't be able to find it. Our current... Obviously, I'm sure you would know it's about 75,000, the stadium capacity, but we're going to, or the board, they're planning to increase it to 85,000. So that should just, when that's completed, towards the next season or the end of this season, I'm not sure. Yeah, when's that? The 6th? Yeah, that's like towards the start of next season. It will, yeah, reach 85,000. Hopefully, we'll just get some more ticket sales because of that, because we're probably the biggest team in the world, along with Barcelona and Real Madrid. I'm sure it will be close. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Welbeck, he's been insanely good for me, as I've said. Showed you before the game. He's done well, so that is very good. Scoring a 4th goal in 5 games, so that is something... Like, I was sort of thinking he wasn't great, because... If you look at his attributes here, he has 10 composure. I'm actually working that specifically in training. If you see here, specific attribute on composure. To improve that, then he'll be an even better striker. See, he's got pace, 17 pace, and 17... Well, yeah, all of his speed attributes are 17. And then he's got strength of 14. Physically, he's amazing. Advanced forward favourite position. And he still did well as a complete forward in support role. Yeah, decent, because technique, 14, passing 12. Creativity isn't great, but yeah, can't be that good. Yeah, 22, so he's still fairly young. I think he can be part of the future, no doubt, with those attributes. And yeah, he's been performing well. He's got flair, works hard. You can't ask for more than that. So I'll just see this last message we got. I think it's just like scouting and that. We just get heaps of those. You see, scouting updates. I get heaps of those. You see like 5 there. So this is how the league looks right now. It's a bit weird. Everton sitting first, Southampton second, the Man City in third, and Chelsea in 4th, and we're just behind there. Yeah, the difference was the Chelsea match, but I'm confident we can continue on playing well, and especially early days. It's not a true indication, because we only lost 1 match. It's not like we're doing bad, so we have definitely time to improve. And as I said on the league matches, they're not so exciting. They're more so exciting in the second half of the season. So you might see me just do cup matches like Capital One Cup, FA Cups, and but by the time FA Cup is there, it's going to be, league matches are going to be more important. So yeah, leave your comments and like, of course. If you could reach 100 likes, I'm sure you can reach that, no doubt. I will just keep me motivated to keep going on, and it's a really good target for me. And people have been putting that out, and yeah, it's very good. If you just can keep doing that, I'll definitely try my hardest to get episodes out daily for this series, and I'll see you guys next time.